Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. And before we jump into this episode of Interloper, I just want to note a really silly mistake that I made in this particular episode's commentary. I almost always keep a tally in front of me when I am recording multiple episodes at once. When I was recording the Interloper miniseries, I was not keeping a tally, and as you are about to see and hear, I was convinced when I started recording this episode that this was the fifth and final episode of the series. Obviously, it is not. It is the fourth. The fifth will still come out, don't worry, but you're about to hear a Hadrian who does not know that. So don't be confused. The commentary will sound as if it's the last episode. I assure you it is not. The fifth episode will be out tomorrow, and we'll all have a merry laugh about it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to turn it over to past me now. Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play The Long Dark in our Interloper miniseries. So we're checking out this brand new difficulty level in The Long Dark that was added in the Vigilant Trespass update. And we have just fully explored the farmstead, and we're in a better condition, a better position rather, as far as, you know, just generally surviving and being alive, than we have been for the entire game. Unfortunately, we have no implements with which to... Hang on, I'm going to look around a little bit more. We have no implements with which to... Oh, yes we do! Yes we do! Yes we do! Can opener, come here! Okay, what I was just about to say got completely negated because we can now open... I knew there'd be a can opener here. Okay, that's great news. So what we're going to do is we're going to open these Pinnacle Peaches, and that's actually going to help our thirst situation right there, just by virtue of the fact that the peaches are sitting in water. So consuming these gives you lots of caloric value, but also helps your thirst. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and eat the dog food. Man, that was lucky. There's always a can opener in the farmstead, even on high difficulty level. I have very rarely not found one, so I was very discouraged in the last episode not to find one. But it looks like we're actually good. So now, there's a few more things I want to do before I actually rest. But we are definitely good. One of the things I'm going to do in this episode, we are in Pleasant Valley. We started in Timberwolf Mountain and made our way all the way down here to the farmstead. This episode, we are going to get the hell out of Dodge. We are leaving this miserable place and we're going to go to Coastal Valley. Or I'm sorry, I always say that. I get the two mixed up. We're going to go to Coastal Highway. But first, I've got a few things I need to take care of. I need to repair some of my clothing. I've actually got some better socks than the ones I was wearing because I picked up some better sports socks. Hopefully I can find even better than sports socks. But what we're going to do is we're going to harvest some of the items we found for cloth and then use the sewing kit that we found to repair some of those items. I have been jockeying for the longest time now for them to switch these options. If you are on board with that idea and having repair be the default option so that the default option is not the most destructive one where you're accidentally clicking something when all you want to do is repair, go onto the forums. There's a post I made about it. Let them know that you agree, because I just think it's a very simple change that would make a huge difference as far as how the game plays and just innocent mistakes where you end up destroying an item that you don't mean to destroy. But they haven't changed that despite the fact that we're in the latest version of the game and they've just patched it. So yeah, we're actually not going to be able to repair things in the dark, but at least I can harvest these items. Yeah, when I get up in the morning, I will have to... Got 10 hours of darkness left. Now let's see. Yeah, everything that I have left is stuff that I need to wear. All right. So we got 10 hours of darkness left. Let's go ahead and sleep for... Tell you what, let's sleep for 6 because I don't want to get thirsty in the middle of the night. We have a lot of condition to recover too. You might have noticed that. Condition was at 25%. We've tried to rest a little bit, recover some condition that way, but it has not been ideal. We're at 42% now, and see there? We are pretty thirsty. That is exactly why I wanted to wake up. All right, so now let's go ahead and drink water. Calorie store is already getting low again, but let's go ahead and rest for 4 more hours and not only recover that condition, but hopefully this storm will pass too. If it's a long blizzard, we could be in trouble because I don't have anything here to eat. I have nothing. All right. Woke up fully rested. That's not good. All right, so let's go ahead and pass some time for 2 hours. All right, there's some daylight coming in. We're now really hungry, and we've got a blizzard outside. So once again, this game is going to kick my ass, episode after episode. That's just how this is going to go down. But first things first, we definitely need to do some repairs. See, oh, I'm going to be losing calories while I do this. I don't like it. So So what I'm going to do, actually, is rather than repair everything right now, I'm just going to do one repair each to my 2 lowest quality items. This is not good. I have nothing. The only thing I have that I could possibly ingest would be herbal tea, which actually I'm going to do, because that is a way that I can keep my calories up above normal while there's a blizzard. It's not the best thing to do, but I can do it. Oh, wait. Hey, granola bar. Didn't see you. I'm going to eat that right now. But we're still going to do the tea thing. Didn't see you when I was in here the last time. Pays to be vigilant, right? Let's make sure I didn't miss anything else. Now I'm skeptical. I don't trust myself. What else could I have missed? Alright. So, let's now... What are we going to do? I've got some cedar firewood. I have several books that I'm going to use one of these, definitely, to start this fire. Hopefully my fire starting skill makes a jump in the next fire start or two, because I've lit several fires now at this point in the series. Successfully. You would think that it would give me credit for that. I'll have to check my skill in just a second. I can't check it while I'm starting the fire, unfortunately. That'd be kind of cool if you could do something like that while starting the fire. Just look at the interface, but I guess it's trying to say that, hey, you're doing something, so you can't do anything else, but... Oh, damn. Alright, we're gonna go with the book again. Same combination of ingredients. I have plenty of kindling because of the cattail stalks that I've harvested. See, this storm right now is why I say we are going to get the hell out of Dodge. This is a miserable, miserable place. And we're already playing in a game mode where the weather is going to get increasingly more challenging as we play through. So, we're in a place where the weather's crappy, and we're in a game mode where the weather's going to get crappier. So I'm going to go to a place where the weather is not quite as miserable as soon as possible. We just can't do it right now. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put... Alright, we're going to cook some herbal tea. How long does it take, roughly? Oh, wow. Okay, we can do a couple cups of this. This is handy. So this is going to give us... I'm going to go ahead and drink this. This is 100 calories right here for every cup we make, and we've got a total of 9 tea bags. So... as they say, hell yes. We are going to make us some tea. Now this tea is going to get cold, but that's fine. I don't need it to be hot. I really don't. I just need to be able to see my character's stomach is grumbling. Cooking skill is going up as we do this, which is also nice. Still making tea. I'm just going to drink every last cup of this in a row. And tell you what, I'm going to add one more piece of reclaimed wood to this fire so that we can continue to do this. So this is going to help with our caloric count. Alright, that should be good. Now, I have 3 more tea bags and I want to save them. So this is only 300 calories each. It's going to take a second. We're fully slaked. We don't need any more water. Which reminds me, I want to make sure that I've cleared all the toilets in here. I'm pretty sure I have, but I want to make sure I've gotten all the toilet water that I possibly can out of this house. Isn't that a wonderful thing to have to double check? All right, we're going to be up above 1,000 calories, which is nice. Just above 1,000 calories. Good lord. All right, and this storm is still going. Not good. Alright, so I've been in that bathroom. Fairly positive. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else food related. Is there anything in here? Now I'm just like... I'm super self-conscious having missed that granola bar in the last episode. I'm like, what else could I have missed? What else could be out here? You never know. Yeah. So my hunger situation is still not great. Alright. Yep, clean that toilet. And is there... Is that it? I think those are the only 2 toilets in here, right? Am I crazy? Is my brain making up toilets? could be making up toilets, if I think there's another one. Is there anything behind that thing? No, there's not. Been through that drawer. I'm just double checking myself, because at this point, I mean, there might be something under this table. I'm going to break this down, because you never know. Alright, there's nothing under that. But we got some more wood out of that, which is good. That can help us start a fire out in the wilderness. Nothing in here. Oh, good. The weather's getting better. So that could be our cue. Now that I'm good to go, food-wise, I'm going to take a second to go ahead and repair a little bit more of my stuff. Maybe not all the way to 100, but just generally, you know, get these items closer to where they need to be. For instance, the decent down jacket could be a lot better. The gloves could also be a lot better, but it's the jacket that gives me the best option. See, I have to switch to repair, and I don't think... Oh, I failed. And I don't think that makes sense. I think you should have to switch to harvest. You should have to make a conscious choice to go to the more destructive option that could potentially destroy an item if you made a mistake. Alright, so our calorie store is back down to below 500. That is just insane. Alright, so... And finally, let's go ahead and repair these as well. Oh man, this takes a long time. I forgot about that. Alright, so we are in bad shape. Got 5 hours daylight left. At least maybe the storm passed a little bit. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try with our current situation. Oh man, this is not good. We're going to try and make our way as far down the road as we can, and if I see anything river-like, I will stop, and I will get some, you know, I'll get some cattail stalks.
Oh, I need to find food.
Hey, Bear. Hi. I'm going to go this way. You can keep going that way. It's just fine with me. I'm going to go this way, if that's okay with you, and, yeah, that's the way it's going to go. Alright, I'm peeking here. Please have something food-related. Please, please, please. Nope. Nothing under the visor. Trunk is probably locked. Oh, trunk is not locked. And as usual, opening the fuel cover does nothing. Hi, Bear. Oh, hey, whoa! Whoa! You said wolves were rare, you stupid game. Game lied to me. How close is that bear? Alright, pretty far. Alright. That is 4 wolves in a mode where wolves are supposed to be less common. Give me a freaking break. Less common. My foot, as the saying goes. Alright, I'm going to check the mailbox because you never freaking know. Alright, I can't run too much because that's going to deplete my calorie store faster. Oh, this is just too realistic of a survival game to take sometimes. But I can't complain because I'm literally playing on the highest difficulty level on YouTube. But I will complain about the ordering of the repair and harvest buttons. I'll complain until the sun sets. Because I think that is a legitimate beef to have. Alright, we're going to go down this way because there is in fact a river. And we did not explore this side of it to see if maybe there were cattail stalks. And if I could find even just a couple to munch on, that could make my journey to the other side of this zone that I have to go on right now a lot simpler. There's actually another area over there that I kind of want to explore. Feels like 13 degrees too, so despite our clothing repair... Okay, Heartbreak Bridge. Despite our clothing repair, we are still in a pretty bad way, but it looks like there are some cattail stalks. That's a long swath of grass that I'm looking at right now. There have got to be some cattail stalks hiding in that. Oh yeah, I see them. Excellent. Alright, well, that will at least get our hunger meter back up to reasonable levels. Depending on how many I find here. Looks like at least... Oh, there's only 2. Oh, I thought I saw more walking up to this. It's like a mirage. It's literally a mirage. Well, it's not literally a mirage, but it's kind of like one. My eyes were tricking me because I was so hungry. Even though I'm not the actual hungry one? Yeah, whatever. Alright. So... Okay. I want to keep walking that way, but now I feel like I have enough calories to justify moving this way. And staying on course for the other end of the zone. Oh, hey, if I had an implement, I would definitely be getting some meat off of this corpse. Oh, I can't actually harvest it because I have the hacksaw. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. It's only 2 pounds of meat, but... Oh, I don't have time to harvest that hide, though. It would take only 9 minutes. Couldn't get the guts, but because I have the hacksaw... I'm going to get this meat. I'm going to do it. That took longer than you said it would. Just saying. Just saying, game. That seemed like a lot longer than... What did it say? 9 minutes? For firewood. Alright, so at least I got firewood. Alright, here we go. This is going to be an arduous journey. Making it all the way down this zone when I'm already at risk for hypothermia. I'm tired. I'm getting hungry. The cattail stalks didn't even get me that far because there were only 2 of them. I was hoping to find more than that. So this is... I don't know, guys. This is the 5th episode of this, I think. And this could also be the last. Because I don't know that I have what it takes to get all the way down the zone. With the wind blowing in my face. Thank you, game. Why do you always do this to me? Right when I'm trying to go somewhere. The wind is blowing exactly the direction... I mean, I know that's just a human psychology thing. There are plenty of times when the wind is at my back and it's helping me. But it always just seems like when I'm in a very desperate situation, that's when the wind starts blowing right at me, slowing me. And yes, if you haven't played The Long Dark, it does slow you down. Alright, we're about to get hungry again, and I have nothing I can do about it. Literally nothing, and my condition's only at 46%. If we get hypothermic while we're still out here, that's going to be another thing dragging my life bar down. So, yeah, this could be the end of it, folks. Alright, the wind is no longer blowing right at me. And actually, hang on, we're making our way to another river. This is a bridge, so I could potentially find some things to munch on, which you never know what could make the difference in the Long Dark. At these junctures between living and dying. It could be the smallest little thing. If I can just keep my ravenousness, my ravenous hunger from affecting me. Yes, cattail stalks, perfect. If I could keep that from dragging my meter down any farther. Then I'll be good. Alright. Cattail plants. Cattail plants. Alright, so that's 450 calories right there. That should be enough. I might get hypothermic, which is not good. But that should be enough to keep me from losing condition due to hunger while I'm making my way down this zone. I'm also tired, though. It's not good. Not good at all. Any wolves nearby? I haven't looked around much. I'm kind of beelining. But, my god. This is just crazy. Alright, believe it or not, we're not far. I'm only concerned about the hypothermia. Oh, the game paused for a second there. I thought for sure it was about to give me hypothermia. Oh, this is the worst with the wind blowing right in my face. Just... Maybe if I try and walk through the trees, that'll break the wind a little bit more. that'll I mean, that'll stop the wind, is what I meant to say.
Getting tired.
If I make it down the road and I don't get hypothermic, oh great, now I'm encumbered because I'm so tired. I will be truly impressed, because that means several times. Okay, this rock should help us out, given the direction the wind is coming from. That would be several times in this series that I've avoided hypothermia in a situation where I really shouldn't be able to avoid hypothermia. Alright, I see dwellings. I actually see dwellings. Move quickly. Please just haul it. You don't have to go much farther. Come on, you can make it. You see them? They're right ahead of us. Right behind that tree in the center of the screen. You should see windows now. A little bit difficult to make out detail, but I know what I'm looking for. You might not, but... Oh, we're almost there. Oh my god, if we avoid hypothermia, I'm gonna literally jump up and down. Okay, well maybe not, because I might hit the mic, and that would be obnoxious. But... Alright, see, now we're tired, and we're cold. Not a good combination of circumstances. Thankfully, we are near yet another spot. Nothing in the mailbox. We are near yet another spot where there could be... Alright, go inside. Where there could be cattail stalks. So, food-wise, I'm not as concerned. Okay, good. It's warm in here. Let's take a look around and see if we can find anything. There's some planks, which I could break down for a lot of wood. But I don't really have the means to rest where I am right now, unfortunately. Here's a plastic container sitting in the dark. That's fun. I'm actually not going to stay here. I'm just going to be here for a bit. And then go a little bit further down the road. I know that sounds crazy. Hey, there's a bandage. That's good. I know that sounds crazy, but... I need to find a spot to actually rest, and I can't. Oh, good. Pork and beans. Pork and beans. Thank God. I can't believe we made it here without getting hypothermic. Alright. So now let's go next door, because there's a store. And then if we go just a little further around the corner without catching hypothermia, and I'm not kidding, it's like right across the bridge we're next to and into some other houses, there's actually places to rest. Wow. Every single day of this game is just killing me. Alright, there's a frontier shooting guide. Anything in the fridge? I don't see anything. I'm going to risk lighting another match. I'm really wasting matches lighting my way around, but... It's important. I need to be able to see to make sure I'm not leaving anything that I could use to survive, like that Summit soda. Anything in the register? Nothing. Let's see, sewing kit. I'll take it. Very good. Alright, let's peek into the locker. Pork and beans will definitely be handy to have. Microwave, nothing in the microwave. Tomato soup, nice. You could eat anything, huh? Well, I've got some deer meat. 800 calories of deer meat for you to eat. How about that? Tell you what, let's go ahead and go for the pork and beans. We've got the can opener now. May as well feed that need. We're not cold anymore. Well, we are. I mean, we might still be at risk for hypothermia. Let's have a look. Yeah, we are. 35% risk of hypothermia. Right, I'm literally feeling around in the dark here to see if there's anything. I don't believe there is. Alright, now let us go. We just visited the general store here. Let's go to those homes and see if we can find anything else. It's nice that we found a few food items in that stop, because that can help keep us alive for a little bit longer. Again, it's that feeling of desperation. Oh no, there's a bear right near the houses where we need to get to. Believe it or not, this is full speed right now.
Oh, just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Oh no, I can't run. I can't run. This is bad. This is really bad. If there's a wolf right now, I'm screwed. But if I can get to this house right here, without that bear charging me, he's probably gonna see me. Yep, he or she. Okay. Whew. Alright, we made it. Let's see what we can find in this little place here. See, it's also getting dark, unfortunately. Got 2 hours daylight left, so going to be a little tougher to find anything that might be laying around here, but at least we found our way to another home. That is not helpful to me. Looked like a can of something, but it was in fact a can of nothing. Alright, checking the cabinets. Yeah, once I wake up, once I've rested here, recovered some condition, I will be able to just take a look around and make sure that I haven't missed anything. But then again, we're almost at the end of the episode here. So, oh hey, fresh lake whitefish, cooked, 542 calories. Yes, I do believe I will, since it's 100% condition, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I'll do it. I will not ask questions. All right, let's look in there. Anything in this corner? Nothing. Those are non-items. They look like they're items, but it's nothing. Look in the fridge. Nothing. Freezer. Nothing. Toilet. Take all of it. Get all that water. Need it. Need it in your life. Alright, and there should be a medical shelf. Yep. With nothing in it. Wonderful. There's some antibiotics at least. Alright, now let's go upstairs. To where there's probably going to be a dead body. Yep. Always, always, always. Very rarely have I walked into one of these houses without a dead body being in that spot. It's normal. Yay, I get to sleep with the corpse. Who's excited? Not I. Alright. Doesn't appear to be anything else up here, but on the other hand, I cannot see. Look in this drawer real quick. There's nothing here. Very little here. Alright, so thankfully it's warm enough in here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to drink some water before I rest, for reasons that I have explained. And we got 2 hours of daylight left. Tell you what, let's go ahead and just sleep for 6. Recover some of that condition, since we're nice and warm in here. There's not a fireplace. But there is a stove. Wait, no, the stove, it's not one where we can actually light fires, unfortunately. You've survived for 3 days, 6 hours, 57 minutes. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So we're going to drink this Summit Soda. Recover some calories and some thirst. And I'm also going to go ahead and consume this soup. Now, the soup should also replenish our thirst the same way the... oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. That's fine. Still need the calories. That's fine. So now we're going to drink this again, and we've got a storm outside, so may as well sleep for another 5 hours or so. Now the thing is, I need to cook this meat that I have. 1 hour darkness left. That's good. We are seeing... Looks like we are at the end of the storm. So I might be able to step outside and cook this meat, which is perfect. How much do I have on me? Food. Alright, oh yeah, I've definitely got enough to have a small fire and cook some meat. Alright, so less than 1 hour of darkness left. Tell you what, let's go ahead and sleep for just as long as I possibly can. It's not going to let me sleep for the full 2 hours, but I want to have my hunger meter up to full before I end this series. It's a little mini-series. So, we're going to step outside here. Watch the bear be, like, right in our faces. That growl actually made me feel like the bear was nearby. Oh, terrifying. Alright, there's actually another house over there I need to explore. But first, let's... Looks like we could successfully make a fire somewhere there. There we go. Come on. It's not that hard. I'm just trying not to get too close to the fire, because believe it or not, you can start a fire too close to yourself in this game. and then bad things happen. All right, so we're going to burn another one of these books, but it's a really nice way to guarantee that the fire starts and increase your fire starting skill at the same time. 80% chance of success when you start a fire with a book. I have nothing against books, I promise. It's just... Alright, so there's the fire. Got 14 minutes on it. Let's go ahead and just, rather than using the nice fry wood I have, I just need to cook one little thing, really. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and add that reclaimed wood as well. And a few more of my sticks. I got this moldy venison, doesn't that just sound appetizing? Why is it so cold? We are literally next to a fire. It must just be that cold right now. Alright. 712 calories. Do it. Awesome. We're going to drink this. And now we are in a much better position to continue exploring. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Interloper mode in the Long Dark's new Vigilant Trespass update. Like I've said many times throughout the series, I think it really helps take the game back to that feeling that you have when you're new to the game and you want that desperate feeling of going from place to place, doing your best to survive. I have not had an experience in the Long Dark like this in a long time, and I think those of you who've been playing for a while will feel similarly, even if you might see it slightly differently. I think there's a lot of nostalgia to be had for those of us that have been playing for a while. Then again, if you are new to the Long Dark, let me go ahead and say, on that same token, don't make Interloper the first move that you play. Maybe play Voyager for a while. Pilgrim if you're feeling if you're feeling particularly vulnerable. But play Voyager to start. Then once you feel like you know your way around, play Stalker. That will still give you a challenge. Then once you feel like you can survive on Stalker the same way you can survive on Voyager, then try Interloper. Work your way up to it. Trust me, you will give yourself the best possible experience if you do it that way. I feel like if you are new to the Long Dark, you will be robbing yourself of at least 50% of the joy, of these different modes, if you go about it in a way where you're playing at the highest difficulty level first. So I strongly recommend that you work your way up to it. But then again, people can play however they like, and I certainly hope you've enjoyed this miniseries. If you would like me to continue to play, you might have noticed we ended this episode when I walked in here on a perfect save point, so it's one that I could add another 5 episodes to. If you would like me to continue playing this in the future, let me know. We might even do it at a time when I'm not having to do the episodes every other day, which would be nice. But I will certainly try and fit another 5 in when I have the chance. This is just a mini-series for the channel to give you a sense, a preview of this new content. Mini-series are something that I do, for those of you who don't know, when there's a more timely release that I want to cover, but I don't have the resources or the availability in the schedule, the channel schedule, to make a full series of a game. I will still do a quick little, 5-episode thing, which I can generally record in one day. I've recorded this entire series in one sitting. FYI. That's how it works. So, when I can do that, I definitely will. So doing another 5 episodes in this would be pretty straightforward. If you'd like to see more, let me know. And again, thanks very much for watching. Comments are always welcome on my channel, so please let me know what you think, and I will see you next video.